Hi guys, and welcome to It's Raining Let's Draw. I've been working on my YouTube setup the past 4 months, and now I finally come to a place where I think things are pretty good. So today I'll show you how I set up my smartphone to make overhead recordings, what kind of camera I use to shoot my clips where I talk, what kind of microphone I'm using, and lastly how I use my tripod. You can see a full list of all equipment I use in the description of this video. Let's take a look at my setup for how I film my videos. We'll start with my most important setup, filming overhead. Here I use a Manfrotto tripod and just my smartphone used as a camera. As you can tell, placing the tripod on the table like this is not good enough, as you cannot see all of my drawing pad, and also you can see the tripod, which is kind of disturbing the picture. So I knew I had to tilt the tripod to get a better angle toward my drawing pad. Therefore, I came up with a solution of tying some straps to my shelf on the wall and connecting these to my tripod. In this way, I could easily tilt my tripod and then get the full picture of my drawing pad without seeing the tripod. I know this is really a DIY solution, but I think it's kind of fun doing these small tricks. I know that you can buy gear specifically designed to film overhead, but I wanted to make my setup as simple as possible and as cheap as possible. And as I will show you later, I use my Manfrotto tripod in multiple ways. Next up, filming when I talk. Whenever I film clips where I talk to the camera, I'm using a really good compact camera from Canon. It's called PowerShot G7 Mark III. The reason I bought this camera is because it produces some really crisp pictures compared to the smartphone. It's really worth every penny to invest in a good camera, because this is where you get the money shot. In other words, you really lift your production value in your videos. To be honest, I initially bought this to record my drawing videos, but I found out that it was not suitable for this, as it had some problems with the focus. It focused on my hand and pencil instead of drawing, which is not what you want when making drawing videos. You just want an evenly spread focal point or focus. So I stuck with my smartphone when doing these drawing videos. However, the Canon PowerShot is really good at all other clips, as I explained, because of its high resolution. So it's really good for vlogging as well, as you can flip the screen and then you can see how your framing is. The Canon has an inbuilt mic, but this is very bad if you want high quality sound. So let's move on to my next device, which is what I use to record sound with. I'm using a simple SmartLav Plus from the brand Røde, which is one of those you attach to your clothing. The best sound you can get when talking is to get your mic as close to your mouth as possible. The microphone is connected to my smartphone, so my iPhone is basically working as my sound recorder in this way. Just remember that you need an adapter to your iPhone. There's a bit of work in synchronizing when I edit, because I had to record sound with my iPhone and then synchronize it with the footage shot with my camera. I'm considering in buying an external microphone for recording sound, because good sound is important. Some say that sound is like 80% of the experience when watching a video. And most people would skip a video with bad sound, but they would, however, accept a video that is poor shot but has high quality in sound. The last thing in my setup is my Manfrotto tripod, which we have already seen. With this tripod, it follows a really useful mini tripod, which I use on the table when doing my introduction clips and when I do other angles when drawing. If you put the legs of this mini tripod together, you have a really awesome handle, which I use when doing more dynamic footage, such as vlogs. Then of course there's the large tripod, where of course you have the ability to extend the legs so you can record in different levels. For instance, here where I'm in the couch explaining, and here I'm in the field where I shoot over the shoulder. I've been trying to find out how I can mount my Canon on it, and this is definitely not the correct solution, but this is the best way I've come to so far, and it works. I hope that I have inspired you to how you can do your own YouTube setup. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments. And then I just wish you all a good day. See you soon.